Bedwetters, we've got a friend in the studio today.
Hello.
She's back.
It's the big dog LDD, ready to take over your airways. Yeah.
And just like that,
Everyone's got the ick.
everyone's over it. Sorry, Craig.
Has it actually, be honest, you two, Dior, has it actually been boring without me in the studio?
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, you don't live in this studio.
Yes. Yes.
Like it's no, it's a lot better, mate. I prefer this, 100%.
I've always said that should be my job, like vibe check or like morale support, where I just walk around the office and like pump everyone up. And now I've finally basically got the job.
Yeah, kinda. Well, we still had a lot of fun. Let me tell you.
But not as much as when.
But not as much as when LDD's in the house.
Are you surprised I didn't bring Kevin in?
I think Kevin probably is in the washing machine.
Judge.
Well, mate, you want to smother that boy with love. You know
I did
what I mean?
get home and give him.
Yeah. So I think he probably needs a wash. So I'm not surprised to be
He
honest.
doesn't need. But I did send you a photo of me. I squeezed him so hard.
Did you?
Yeah. With Kevin. I'm sure I did. Who the fuck else did I send it to?
Oh God. Let me see. Oh, you did. Yeah. Sorry, I was pissed.
Oh, shock horror.
Excuse-
Nothing's fucking changed in the 6 weeks I've been gone.
Oh, mate. Who's fucking sucking off a vape in the car on the way over here?
Don't.
Well, you said no.
Usher those words.
You said, Jarch, it's a holiday thing, and when I get back, it's over. I'm done.
Shush.
And I was like, this is the cutest little thing I've ever heard in my life. We've been here before.
No.
And then in the car, I'm like,
I'm not.
I said, didn't you say you were going to...
Cut this, Dior. I'm
No.
not having...
You are not cutting.
I'm not having this on the podcast.
Yes,
I'm
you
being
are.
serious.
No.
Are we having our first fight? Cut this, Dior. You
First.
can keep the fight, though.
First.
I'm not having that on the podcast.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
Own up to who you are.
No.
Stop trying to cultivate an
Dior.
image that is disingenuous.
Cut it.
You fucking vaped on your holiday and you were vaping in my car.
Judge.
Well, you were on the podcast, the first episode, fucking smoking it. Who are you trying to hide from?
I was drunk on that podcast.
Way better.
I only ever do it if I'm drunk.
What are you drunk in the morning, are you? You drunk now?
Yes.
I knew it. Fucking alcoholic.
Time
You
out.
dare call me a fucking alcoholic.
Time out.
Well, good start. Now I'm fucking fuming. No.
I got you presents.
Get back
and now
home
I'm
to
gonna give them.
Steph, and she's like, how'd the podcast go? I'm like, Lou cried within the first 2 minutes of the podcast. Yep. It was not good.
Yeah, I'll go home and tell Kevin that too. Well, I'm going to live on my own soon. Well, not really. It'll be Kevin and I.
You're living on your own, yeah. So
With
bedwetters live
Kevin,
on
my
your own.
koala.
Where's Bonnie?
Good question.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
Legit don't know. As soon as Kevin arrived,
That's cruel.
that actually scares me a bit because imagine if you were a child and then your brother arrived, Kevin, and you were sort of...
Neglected.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. That would be a legitimate concern, if they were humans or if they were sentient beings.
Well, it'd be the same as a pet, I guess. Imagine if Toby was there and then I got a new Toby.
Yeah, it'd be the same if they weren't stuffed fucking animals, mate. Yeah, it would be the same.
Disagree.
Yeah, I know you'll disagree to your death. You're moving out by yourself.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I love little LDD space, but I have been thinking, what happens if I hear an intruder or something?
I reckon this is the moment, right? 29, you're approaching 30. This is the moment that you buy your first cat. And then you get a cat every single year from now on, and you become the lady you were born to be. LDD, the cat lady.
The lonely cat.
The lonely cat lady, yeah. LCL, lonely cat lady. LDD, LCL.
It's no longer LDD, it's LCL.
It's old. Oh, there's that LCL, and you're over there. You're wearing like a big poncho, and your hair's got like a bird's nest in it. You're on your balcony.
Yeah, get out of here, you fucking teenage mongrels. Go on, fuck off.
You become that lady.
Just hooning tequila at 8 a.m.
Tequila. I don't know what we'll be smoking when you're 80 years old, but there'll be something. You'll be smoking something, drinking 30 fucking cats, stinks of cat
Do you
piss.
reckon we'll still be doing the potty? I reckon I'll make you do it from my house with all the cats.
Correct.
They'll just be climbing all over you, and the podcast, all you'll hear is meow.
Do you know when I was growing up, I had a mate, Bobby Joe, and I had to do a bloody like you had to do a group assignment together where you'd go to each other's houses and you'd work on these assignments and stuff. And now Bobby Joe's family, big into cats. God lover.
Pussy lovers.
We were 11. We were 11 years old.
I wasn't even meaning.
Yes. Yeah, you were. Yes, you were.
I don't know. There was word vomit. I don't know why I said that. I'm so sorry.
Anyway, so as I was doing this thing as 11-year-old children, not really thinking too much about pussy at the time, Louisa. Yeah, basically, they're just the stories I had. Cows smelling like cat piss.
Okay. Puss piss.
Pussy lovers. That you were me just then.
Like saying something inappropriate.
Yeah.
But I genuinely wasn't doing it in like a puss way.
Yeah.
I was doing it just like pussy lover.
Yeah,
Ugh,
yeah.
Feels wrong.
But also kind of right.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. So I'll just get some cats to keep me safe in my new home.
It was so pungent every time I go over there. I'd get out, Mum would drop me off, I'd go in there and we'd work on this fucking thing. And I'm like, holy fuck. And then Mum would come and pick me up and she's like, because they just let them piss everywhere. And
Don't they have...
Yeah, but maybe they had the
litters?
kitty litter and that, but they just never cleaned it out.
I was about to say
Pussy litters.
And then I
Plitters. But yeah, it wasn't.
Clitters. Kitty litters.
Clitters.
Not the, yeah. John!
Clitters.
Maybe I should go back to Europe. This is a
this is not good. Yeah, correct. It was better when you were fucking 13,000 kilometres away. How far away is Europe, Dior?
I'm going 63.
I'm going 34,000.
I'm take it back. I'm going
38,000.
59.
38,000. I reckon you're closer.
Okay, well, I'm going to Italy.
Yep.
'cause, you know, Europe's quite a big place.
Yep.
It is...
Condescending.
Hang on, like I said, I've forgotten how to do this.
Europe is quite a big place, Jarch and Lou.
You fucking dead shits.
You fucking idiots.
You're just roasting us.
Fucking hell, what are we...
Great Lugal deal.
Yeah.
I'm out of practice.
True.
Google Maps isn't helping. Hang on.
I reckon we just go with I'm right, you're wrong.
I know you do.
Okay, Italy's 14,000 kilometres.
Oh!
What?
Well, I was right when I said 13,000.
I reckon I could walk there. No, like, eventually I could walk 14,000.
Yeah, well, we probably all could, Lou.
You know what I mean?
But over the span of,
I could
50
do
years?
like a Ned Brockman and walk to Italy.
Can I tell you
over
something?
a year.
Don't you drag that boy's name through the mud. You have no Brockman in you. You've got not a fucking ounce of Brockman in you. You dare speak those fucking words. You know what that kid did? You know what that bloke fucking did?
Oh, I
buddy?
know, it's
No, don't you
amazing.
fucking
I
desecrate
just
that man's
mean
name.
he's inspirational and I could try and walk
You
to
don't have an
Italy.
ounce of Brockman in you.
But I'd have to get a boat from certain places because you can't walk on water, Jarch.
You think Brockman had boat?
No, he'd probably swim.
Yeah, you're fucking damn right he would.
I'm not a good swimmer. I'd need floaties.
I'm with you.
Also, I'd be scared of sharks.
Yeah.
Maybe I could skip that part. I could do it like a time trial and could get a swimmer to do that part.
So you reckon you could walk?
I'm a big walker. I love my hot girl laps.
This is why you got no Brockman in you. Because you said, I reckon I could walk that. I walked that. And
I could walk 14,000 Ks.
2 sentences later, you were talking about skipping parts. So it just, that says to me that when you're actually on the journey, you're getting into it and you're going,
Not for me.
not for me. Skip this.
Imagine
Actually,
creating all this hype around it, being like, right, we're walking to Italy, and then like 4 days in, we're like, yeah, we might just catch the plane there, guys.
you know, it'd be a tremendous prank, is to like proper hype something up like that. Like, I'm doing it. I'm going to walk from here to Italy. Like I'm doing the big fucking thing, blah, 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 hype it all up. And then you literally, there's media there, coverage, people everywhere. You take the first step, you go, oh, actually, you know, second thoughts, guys. I can't do it.
Hammy's gone.
I'm out.
I'm done.
Surprised someone hasn't done that with all the prank and bullshit that happens these days.
Copyright, let's do it.
That's legally binding. We just
Copyrighted that for We Meanwhile, Excuse Me, Senoritas, Pty Limited.
Still love that we're called Excuse Me, Senorita Proprietary Limited.
Well.
Now, excuse me, Senorita.
What?
Don't you have some gifts for me?
Yeah, that's what I was getting to, you
I know, that's why I got excited. That's why I got excited.
You greedy little fuck.
I saw you putting your coffee down. I'm like, it's Pressy time. In a lovely looking, delightfully packaged.
Well, it's come all the way from Portugal, my friend. Well, I mean, one's from Portugal, one's from Italy, and one's from bloody Spain. There's something else in here that's from Australia.
Okay.
But
Let's see what we got.
No,
I want to see the Aussie thing too.
Would you want that first?
Yep.
Okay. The Aussie thing is just heaps of little clicky clackers for your Crocs.
Oh, dude, that's perfect.
So it's got some little Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's got a little thing that says The Weekend. It's got a thing that says Dog Person, Chill Mode. This one says Big Yikes.
I like big yikes.
So you can chuck those on your Crockies.
Thanks,
there's
Lulu.
a cactus too.
And you can chew on these as well. You can eat them.
Don't think you can, but give it a hoon.
Oh, I do.
Okay, cool. And then, let's go. We'll go worst to best in my eyes. These are some socks for Jarchi, and they've got beers on them. Not beers like the, but like
beers.
schooners,
Beers.
frothies, McFrothingtons.
I love me socks.
That's why I got them for you.
Thank you, Lulu.
I saw them.
I
and
love
thought,
those.
That's for Jarchi. And then this one's from Portugal. That one's from Spain.
Yep.
This is a little penis key ring.
Little. It's a huge penis key ring.
Oh, sorry, a big penis key ring.
Jesus, what a fucking
I think that's illegal to bring home because it's
phallic in nature.
wooden.
Oh, because there might be little mites and shit on it.
Oh, cut that.
You don't need to cut that.
Well, I don't want to get extortion.
Sorry?
What's the thing where you get
Extortion.
extradited out of the country?
Oh, you think because you brought a tiny little wooden cock into this country, they're going to see it on the podcast, drag you back to the airport, fly you back out of the country
Maybe.
to Spain, where you got the wooden cock, because you got wood. Thank you.
Well,
We're not cutting it.
okay. Well, now
And
I'm
hey,
scared.
I love it.
A little kiss for it. And this one I think is going to light your eyes up. This is all the way from Italy. Oh, he's so excited. It's a slingshot.
I love that. Let me slingshot the cock.
Slingshot the cock! Slingshot the cock! Slingshot the cock! Slingshot the cock!
Fucking.
Come on, the suspense. Sling
I need to get
it.
it like this.
Sling the little wooden cock.
Big dick.
Sorry, big cock.
Oh, sister.
Whoa! Straight into the key.
I broke the cock.
The cock is no longer a key ring. The cock is just a cock. It's okay. You can sit it next to your bed.
I can definitely. Well, I can use it. Thank you.
You like that?
I love
I knew
the
you
slingshot.
would.
I used to make
Your eyes
these as a
lit
kid.
up like a child.
Dude, I used to make these fucking things.
Little senorita, there's your brown paper bag.
Thank you.
Whoa! Careful. We don't want someone's eyes to be taken out by the cock.
This has got some fucking grunt to
Don't,
it.
careful.
I love it, Lou. Thank you.
It's okay, senorita.
What's sardigna? What's that? What's sardigna? What is sardigna? What? What is? Sardigna. Sardigna. Sardine.
It's Sardinia.
What? That's how you spell Sardinia. That's fucked. Bruh, you gotta give me a pass for that. You have to give me a pass. Sardinia.
I think there's actually two ways to spell Sardinia. There's S-A-R... Dinia. Yeah.
Which?
But I think that might be the Italian. I don't know. But anyway.
Sardigna.
It is. Oh, so
I love my
Dinia's where
Pressies.
we got the fucking €600 dinner or whatever.
Oh, is
for like
it?
a piece of ravioli.
And what did this cost you, if you don't mind me asking?
Can't remember.
I'm going to guess €10, €20. This is going to give me
So much joy.
thousands of euros of fun.
I know.
Now that's more important, isn't it?
Exactly. Oh, don't.
I love it.
I'm nervous that I gave you this now.
I really love my presents.
Oh,
Thank you.
yay. I'm glad you like them, Senorita. I was going to get you like a couple like pens and things as well. But, time flew by in Europe, man. Didn't have all the
Brosco.
time to,
Brosco.
tell you what's not good post-Europe. Jet lag, man.
How's the jet lag going, bud?
It's beyond fucked.
Yeah.
I wake up from 1 till 5 a.m.
Yeah.
every morning.
It's, last year when I went over for my mate's wedding over in Europe and that, came back and honestly I was fucked for like 2. It got to the point where I was like, is this forever now?
No, Tor Googled. She was like, will I feel like this forever? Like, how long does jet lag last? I think it's different for everyone. I'm kind of used to being sleep deprived. So for me, I just go, nah.
Look, you go to bed at 7:30 at night.
No, I do not, Judge. It takes me a while to sleep. But yes, that's what I struggled with in Europe. People were going out for dinner at 8:30, which is when I'm usually asleep.
Holiday mode's just different, sis.
It hits diff. It hits diff.
It does it snuff.
It does it. You know what? I'll take the jet lag because I'm blessed to have done that trip.
Well, you know what? I've just had a little thought in my brain.
Please, go forth.
You being over in Europe, surely being surrounded by Europeans of different ilk, aka the Italians, the Spanish, presumably some Bulgarians, Slovakians, maybe some French, some Russians, some Germans.
Yep.
Are we talking ilk or elk?
I said ilk.
I think you said elk.
I said elk.
Elk. I think that's a character on Lord of the Rings.
Those are ents, and elk is like a big fucking... Ilk is what I was going for, hence the fucking name of this show.
Right.
We got no fucking idea. What
We
we're talking
don't know.
about. An elk is like a giant moose fucking thing.
Oh,
Now,
I know what you're going to say.
surely you've picked up, being the parrot that you are, the subtle differences or the huge differences of each accent over there. So if you would indulge me for the next couple of minutes, I'd love to see where we're at in terms of accents, what you've garnered from the people, their culture, and whether you can discern like little differences from each accent. So where'd you go?
I went to...
Did you pop your head into France at all?
I stopped off in Nice.
Okay, so you're in France. So you had experience, you had exposure to the French.
Yeah. So I did Portugal,
Let's see.
Nice, Italy, and what's the other one I did? Spain.
Let's give her some Portuguese. Let's give her a sentence to yours, so it's all the same. So we can pick up how well this parrot picked it up.
Fuck's sake.
Let's say, oh, it's such a delight to be here. I'm just loving my European holiday. Portuguese.
Oh, it's such a delight to be here. I'm loving my European holiday.
So the Portuguese woman was from Ohio in the United States. Perfect. Okay.
I feel like the Italian I'll be able to do.
Don't give a fuck. Okay, that was your Portuguese. Give us some French. You were in Nice after all.
I'm very blessed to have this wonderful European holiday.
So you've changed the sentence straight away.
Well, c'est la vie.
Go the French. Go the French again.
What's it called?
Go the French again.
Improvisation.
Cuzzy. Go the French.
I have loved my European holiday.
Okay.
Not bad?
Not great.
Okay.
Spanish. Now just say, it's such a pleasure to be here. I've loved my European holiday. Spanish.
Just trying to think.
Well, you were there. You were hanging with the people.
Yeah.
You were indulging in the culture.
I've loved my European holiday.
Very French and not the sentence I asked you to say. Now, give us some of your Italian. It's such a pleasure to be here. I've loved my European holiday.
It's such a pleasure to be here. I've loved my European holiday. I spent most of my time in Italy. Bang!
Well, that's not a boast. You shouldn't brag about that. Terrible stuff, buddy. Shiver me timbers.
It's hard.
You're in London. Let's give her a fucking softball.
All right. Hello, Brits. How are ya?
Not the sentence.
Let's go to the lolly store, shall we?
Store, shall we?
Okay, can I also say one thing? I went to this lolly store because I'm addicted to sugar, and they have like candy like laying out everywhere, and it was 8-year-old Lou's heaven.
Yeah.
And all these people were commenting on the TikTok, being like, you know, those are like money launderers, and they leave the lollies out for days on end. I'm like, hey, don't give a fuck about the germs.
Yeah, okay.
Talk
They
to
leave them
me-
out for days on end. It's fucking sugar, mate.
Yeah, but
Nothing's going to happen to them.
talk to me about this money laundering, because I remember there was a dairy, you call it a convenience store or a superette, in
We
Bondi.
don't call them superettes.
Okay, sorry.
But thank you for putting words in our
In
mouth.
Bondi, and I shit you not, there was like 2 Coca-Colas, like a packet of gum, and like 3 bags of twisties there. You couldn't buy anything
They
else.
went bags of twisty sugar.
What were they?
Probably drugs.
Right. Yeah, you couldn't buy anything else in there. And I was like, there's something fishy about this place.
Yeah, well, so what is that? So what were they comments? So were these
Saying that these lolly chains are money laundering scams, apparently.
really?
Well, they got my money. I spent bloody £30, Josh. That's $60 on lollies.
So you spent what you put on over there.
That's very rude, senorita. I had a wonderful time in Europe.
We know.
You're an arsehole. Hey, everyone likes a bit of cushion for the
You look
cushion.
exactly the same, bud. No, but browner. What? What? Why are you crying at that?
Just fucking with you.
Fuck me dead. Come on, that was quick. You got to give me that.
It was. The quick wit comes easier in person
Yeah.
rather than over the microphone and screen.
Yeah, correct.
You know what I mean? Uh-oh.
Love it.
Uh-oh.
Love it. I was with fucking Lily
Shit.
yesterday, a mutual friend of ours and
She
trainer.
said.
And she was talking about something. She goes, yeah. And she's like, fuck, you could just miss me with that shit. And I go, and she goes, fuck, mate. She goes, I actually say that now. And I'm like, sucked in, brother. That's life. You know what I mean?
Don't, because then it'll get in my head. Don't get the slingshot. Don't slingshot naughty rainbows. No, don't.
See if I can hit that light over
I
there.
thought you were going to say Burmo's head.
Stay down, Burmo.
No, careful, Judge! Lulu goes surfing on Google Chrome. Well, I tell you what, Judge, there wasn't a hell of a lot going around the internet. It was a bit of a struggle for me.
Was it?
Yeah, considering I haven't read the news in 6 weeks or so.
Yeah, you think there'd be something.
It's quite nice to stay oblivious. Oh, to be fair, even if I was here, I'm oblivious.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've been fucking doing that for 29 years, bud. So, yeah, it is quite nice.
Headline reads.
Reens. Headline reens.
We're off to a good start.
Headline reens.
Headline reigns over us. Texas woman attacked by snake and hawk at the same time while mowing the lawns.
Oh, because the hawk would be going for the snake. It dropped it on her dinner.
That's exactly what I thought, Judge. It's not. I
Rubbish.
just thought it was just, what are the odds? Yeah, so the hawk attempted at least 4 times to take the snake before eventually succeeding in its mission. So you were right.
Okay.
So the hawk, she was obviously in the middle of
Their battle
a battle off.
of a hawk and a snake.
It was like,
It's not an ideal position to be in, to be honest, when you're just mowing your lawns.
it's like, you know, you've got your 2 battlefields and they're like, attack! And she's in the middle. You just imagine them running, these little snakes with pitchforks. Attack! Then the hawk and his friends have got like I don't know. What,
Fucking
you know
hell.
those. You know those things that are like a big, almost like base bat, and they've got spikes coming out of them.
A base bat.
The hawks are flying with those. Attack! And she's just in the middle. Wah!
A baseball bat with nails in it.
Yeah, you know the ones, and they're on lots of cartoons. I think maybe the Flintstones have one or something.
Like a mace.
Maybe.
Do you know it's weird you bring up the Flintstones?
Why? Here
Because
we go.
I had a
tangent. We go on.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I had a fucking wig out yesterday because I wanted to watch the Flintstones. Because I used to love the Flintstones. And the ones where the Jetsons and the Flintstones fucking bloody all met up together.
Jetsons are the ones in the future.
In the space, yep.
Yeah.
And I didn't realise it was the Flintstones. I thought it was the Flintstones.
Same.
It's the Flint. And I see the Flintstones. I'm like, what the fuck? There's a big T in the middle of this.
What's it stand for?
Like a flint stone.
What's that?
Like a flint.
What's that?
Well, it's a type of stone.
Well, how the
You
fuck
can use
would
flint.
I know
You
that?
can use flint to light fires and shit.
Oh, so you rub flint together and poof.
No, you don't. But it's like, it's a flint, and I'm like, oh my god, of course it's the Flintstones. I just thought it was the Flintstones.
So it was like a eureka moment.
Yeah, you know those things where it's like your whole life you just thought of it one way and it isn't. It fucking blew my mind, mate.
Yeah. I've always said the Flintstones.
Flintstones.
Meet the Flintstones.
My brother got attacked by a tiger snake when he was mowing the lawns as a kid, and he wasn't
Are
caught
they
in between a
poisonous?
battle. Yeah, tigers are very poisonous, and he was on a ride-on mower, right? Ride-on mower, and this fucking tiger snake comes out of the long grass into the yard and just fucking is going at this lawnmower, and we could just hear like this high-pitched squeal, like this squealing. And Will was standing on Hot Will as a child. He's standing on top of the fucking lawnmower as this fucking tiger snake's like trying to like bite the tires and shit.
So he wasn't going for Hot Wheels, he was going for the tyre.
No, but like I was like, dude, you could have just jumped off the other side and just walked inside.
No, they're fast.
No, they're not.
Well, they are. They slither a little snake.
Slow little snake.
Another little snake.
I like that one. That was a good yarn.
Okay, there wasn't much on the not much on the internet, but I did read a headline that said, we won't read into it, but I just saw this headline.
Perfect. Good way to do it.
Doctor has given my wife months to live. Now she's asked me if she can sleep with an ex one more time.
I read it. Dude, I'd be like, yeah, go and root him, but then I'm fucking off now.
Yeah.
She said that.
Odd request.
Dude, it just would break your heart because she's like, the ex is obviously the best sex she's ever had.
But is it one of those like Dolly Doctor, like write-ins? Like it's not real.
It is. No, it's real. It's a real article, wasn't it?
Well,
Because I read it. And it was like she basically had said to the husband, fuck it. You'd just be like, you'd feel like such a cunt. Like, she's like, I'm dying. I want to root my ex-boyfriend. Like, if it was like, I want to root someone else, like, just go down. You'd be like, I get that. But she's like, I want to root the one before you because he was a way better root than you.
just one last.
She's like, no, we have like an emotional thing. And with him, it was just like pure, like raw sexuality. It's like, holy fuck.
I love how this is my segment, but you've done the
Well,
deep diving.
I read the thing. Well, guess who'll be doing some more deep diving? That ex-boyfriend, if you know what I mean.
You've got to explain it. Okay.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking stuff for that bloke. I'd flick her, mate.
Not ideal.
I suppose he doesn't have to worry for too long.
Oh, Judge. Okay. There's a new type. Another headline. There's a new type of meditation. It says, "Want to feel thrilled to be alive? Try death meditation. It involves wrapping yourself in sheets like a mummy and imagining looking at your dead body." Now, you know I'm big on meditation. Sorry, that seems a bit etch to me. Pretending you're floating above yourself. It says it could lead to decreased death anxiety and improve happiness.
You know,
Look at the photo. It's like watching yourself, wrapping yourself in a sheet like a mummy and imagining looking at your dead body. What?
you know, Lou, sometimes I just look at the state of this world and I just go, I wish I was born in 1950 so I'd be fucking dead before
No,
this shit
you'd have
kicks off.
different problems back in the 50s.
No, but so I didn't have to deal with shit like this. Like
But
that's
there'd be other stuff like the plague.
No. What plague?
First one.
Yeah, fair. No, that first plague back in the 50s was a real killer.
Well, the seventh one.
No. What I mean is, this world is so full of fuckwits that I just wish that, like, sometimes I'm just like, if I was just born in the 50s, then, and like with AI, with AI and everything happening and like all this shit, I'm like, it's too much for me,
You
right?
mean Al?
Yeah, Al, this Al bloke coming over and taking over the world. I'm just like, I'd be dead before I'd have to worry about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the same thing would happen in the 50s.
No, darling, you're missing my point.
No, but there'd be shit. Like, the world evolves, Josh. So even in the 50s.
That's my point.
Yes, but even in the 50s, you would have been having the same problem about bloody cars being invented or the TV. Thank you, Dior's nodding his head.
No, I know.
Yeah, so...
If you think I haven't given this thought, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, so...
But in my world right now, even as someone who's relatively young, I see the way the world is going now, and I'm like, it's the AI shit is too much. This sort of bullshit, social media has like completely changed the way the world is.
But
and I'm like, I'd rather just be dead.
It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when the granddad's job got taken over by the robot of twisting on the toothpaste in the 50s. His job was taken over by a robot. AI has just evolved from what? Yes.
Yeah, Lou, I understand what you're saying, but this is something that is personal to me.
Right, so it's a personal pref.
Well, of fucking course it is. My death, the way I perceive the world is a PP. It's a pers pref.
You know what you need to do tonight? Go home and do that mummy meditation and view yourself.
I'm mummy, by the way.
I'm still not over Sardignia or whatever the
Well, we can read it right here. Sedegna. Bedwetters. What would you think that was?
Don't, I'll pee my pants.
Fucking, it's like the Irish.
Oh, God.
Spelling Siobhan
God.
or Neve or, the Irish names. That's very reminiscent of that. Sedegna. Not loving this wood, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that bad. On the side, it's not great. It's not
Maybe
great.
just get a little hand, like a...
No, I'll wrap it up in electric tape. That's what I used to do.
Oh, you're a child.
Whenever you say you've got a good yarn, I'm just so hyper conscious of it now.
It's actually not a good yarn. It's just...
Now it probably is.
No, it's just something that happened to me. I think you would have hated it as well.
Okay.
So obviously I'm away in Europe. There wasn't a lot of exercise going on. A lot of hot girl laps.
Yeah.
But no like classes or like anything.
Yeah, all the good shit.
So I get back to London and I'm like, fuck, I'm going to do like a bar class, which is like Pilates kind of like mixed with like ballet. Found this studio around Kensington, Chelsea area that I was staying. And I arrive and this woman, she's lovely and she's very friendly. Very, very friendly. And she's like, you fine with like me coming over and like correcting your, the way you sort of do the move or whatever?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, sweet, whatever. I'm in a good mood this morning, Judge. I got a pep in my step.
I bet you would look like a tarantula on fucking roller skates doing that shit.
I can tell you what, as soon as the class started, the pep in the step had diminished immediately.
Why?
Within 0.3 seconds.
Why?
When she was like, can I come over and adjust you? I thought it would be like,
tweak here, tweak there.
There's one point I'm like on the ground, like lying down as if I'm doing hip thrusters. She like puts one hand behind my back, one on my tummy, is like full like twisting me, almost like touches in my belly button, like shoves my hips.
Where's this bar class? What's the name of this bar class? Could you tell me the name of this?
You're going to fly all the way over to London.
And what was her name? The bar class. So if you could
so much touching, and to the point where I had to look away. I couldn't look at her because she was like adjusting my body so much that I literally had to look the other way. I was like, this is too much for me. For someone else might be okay. For someone like me who doesn't like touching or affection.
Yeah.
Get
Too
your mitts
much.
off.
So she was very handsy.
And then I thought
maybe she picked you out. She liked you.
Well, then I thought maybe she'd read the room and realise that I was quite uncomfortable with it the first time. No. Comes over again and we're doing like squats. lunges at this point. I'm trying to get the technical terms right.
Yep.
And then she comes over and like adjusts my hips. I think she like maybe moves my arm, and then it's like doing like almost the movement with me. It was just too much.
She wasn't
for
live
Lulu.
streaming for her OnlyFans?
No.
You're not sure?
Well, I haven't seen it on OnlyFans
Because
yet.
Jesus Christ.
There was a lot of touching.
Yeah, that's not in your wheelhouse.
It's not.
Was she hot?
Yeah, she was a good-looking woman.
So what was the name
can
of it?
fly
What
over.
was the name? This next time I'm in London, I've been thinking about doing a bar class. I want to get barred up.
Oh, Josh!
What in bar
You've
class?
been waiting to say that since I said bar.
No, I haven't. This
Yes,
is
you
just how
have.
it works, baby. Comedy.
Comedy gold, sister. What else do you want to know about my trip?
Did you cook any barbecues? Did you go to the bathroom at all?
I did have a Portuguese sausage.
What was his name?
It was a flaming chorizo sausage, Josh. It was edible.
Speaking of things that are 11 inches, I've got a yarn for you.
Great.
This I had. Sometimes it feels like I've got two missos with you and Steph.
Oh, right.
And sometimes the lines are blurred in terms of like, sometimes I feel like you might rub off on Steph. So me and Steph were in fucking Melbourne. We're getting some grub. We'd had a few drinks or whatever. I'm like, let's get some food up to the room. She goes, I wouldn't mind a pizza. I go, pizza's probably not a bad idea. I like that. We go on fucking Uber Eats. There's a place called 11-inch Pizzas. Called 11-inch Pizzas. And I'm looking at them. I go, it's not big enough. Not the first time I've said that about something 11 inches, if you know what I mean. But I said, Dale, I'm actually starving. And I said, that's not going to be enough. And they're like,
How big's 11 inches?
30 bucks. 11 inches is probably,
Oh, that's a.
it's like, fucking. Yeah.
Oh, so they're like those little wheels.
You know?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Two of those.
but two of them were probably going to be $60.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Dale, let's get something more normal.
Gourmet chic
This looks
pizzas.
gourmet, and I'm like, this is not what this is about when you're laying in a fucking hotel bed. You want some greasy shit.
Yeah.
She goes, there's zero chance they're 11 inches. And I go, mate, the fucking name of the restaurant is 11-inch Pizzas. She goes, they'll be bigger. And I said, no, they fucking won't, Steph. This is like, and I was like, this is like something I'd be talking to fucking Lou about. And I'm like, Jesus, woman. I was like, they're called 11-inch pizzas. That's how big they're going to fucking be, darling. They're $30 for a fucking 11-inch pizza. I'm not going to be full.
Please tell me you ordered them.
She was drunk. She was like a bit drunk, right? She goes, oh, well, one way to prove you wrong. Pip, 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 pip. Calls up 11-inch pizzas. I said, put it on fucking loudspeaker. She puts it on loudspeaker. Hello, 11-inch pizzas. This is Tanya. Steph goes, hi, Tanya. I just want to know, are your pizzas all 11 inches? She goes, yep. Thank you, Tanya.
I would have gone one step further than Steph. She's a genius for calling them. I would have just gone straight and ordered one for it to arrive and then be like, oh.
It's 11 inches.
It's 11 inches.
She was so confident in her wrongness.
Why would they think that an 11-inch pizza would fill someone up? Oh, no. As soon as those words came out of my mouth, I knew exactly where you were going.
But
I haven't been away long enough.
you have not. Not much has changed.
Oh, that's funny from Steph. I do the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's the same. So I'm just like, okay, great. I have these conversations weekly on a podcast. Now I've got to fucking deal with this shit in my home life.
I liked her little green thing she cooked last night for dinner. It looked like toothpaste curry.
Looked like baby shit on chicken.
I bet it tasted good though.
It was fucking lit.
Yeah, she's a whiz in the kitchen.
She's pretty good.
I've never ever in my life said they're a whiz in the kitchen.
And also, Steph's never cooked for you, I don't think.
I don't think she
So
has.
that's unfounded.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't know. Hey, Steph, invite me over for your green cuzza. That's curry, by the way.
Yeah, and it's not shortening it, by the way. It's still 2 syllables. Should we do some hotlines?
Yes, please. Feels good to be back in the flesh, back in the chair, back where Mummy belongs. I'm Mummy, by the way.
Daddy's remained in the hot seat the whole time. Dion's daddy, by the way. Well, didn't do my prep.
Oh, great.
So we're going rogue.
So it's just going to go, fuck you, Lou, straight away.
No. Oh, because that's naughty, isn't it?
It is, senorita.
And you've got to stop doing that to Lou Bedwetters. Don't chill.
Yeah, don't chill. You're being very naughty, aren't you? Aren't you, Baxter?
Bruh, every time we post any sort of a social media video,
People just...
all the comments, they just go, I did one about Disney characters and shit. And people are like, oh, Jarchi can do a couple of, he did a couple of doodles, didn't you? You did a few drawings, didn't you?
When I posted the lolly ones, people were commenting being like, she's a very sugary girl, isn't she? Aren't you having lots of sugar, aren't you? 8-year-old Lou would be proud, wouldn't she?
She'd be proud of Joe.
Aren't you?
She'd be proud of Joe.
Aren't you being sugary?
All right, it says I'm connected, but we all know how this goes.
But we're actually disconnected because of all the technology.
That's why I'm just like, fuck this, man.
I'm going off the grid.
Let's see what the bedwetters have done. Now, I've done 0 prep.
Shock horror.
Just because I fucking forgot. So
Random.
let's just see what we see.
On
what we
from
got.
you.
Sorry. I am sorry. Okay. Let's see what they got for us.
Piglet in the morning.
Oh, fucking Piglet.
Josh, you know what I mean.
Bruh, fair income, Piglet, how many voicemails do you leave, bruh? Because...
Every time. I reckon he honestly leaves 10 a day. Little pig.
I've got to respect it.
That makes me miss Percy Pigs from London. They're a lolly.
Don't associate Piglet with something that you miss, because he'll be like, oh, get them brown legs out, and he'll fucking... Piglet loves you, mate. You've just got to...
Sorry, I take it back. I don't associate Percy Pigs with the original Piglet.
She doesn't.
Cut that deal.
Thanks, Piglet. Insightful. What?
That is... If you cannot hear that, he's playing the Pussycat goes, don't chang, going, don't you? Why did we not think of that?
That is...
That's amazing.
Hold on,
Don't
can
you?
we just give that... It's quiet. Damn it, I wish it was louder. Let's just try. That is great.
Why did we not think of that? Don't you?
Don't you? Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you?
Holy fuck, that's good.
Oh, that's a snorter. Fuck me, that's funny. Okie dokie.
Hey, bedwetters. Lou's going to hate me because I'm saying this through my car Bluetooth. But calling from Victoria, I'm eating my Macca's Sunday with a bamboo spoon.
Oh, fuck, man.
And fucking loving it.
Oh,
fucking
yes.
loving it, cunt.
Yes.
I hate the C word. I'm so sorry. Anyway, that was me just licking all over my bamboo spoon. Rightio.
Okay.
Love yous. Keep pissing.
Love ya. Keep
Righto.
pissing.
Keep pissing.
What going on there, bud? Whole heap going on.
Yeah, like I said, off Bluetooth, off speakerphone, phone right up to your ears, as if I'm on bloody breakfast radio telling you how to get on to win the draw.
Do you work in breakfast radio?
Did I not told you that?
Nah.
Yeah, so it was probably maybe 2 years ago now. Yeah.
True.
I've actually worked in 3 breakfast radio shows.
True.
Yeah.
Who'd you work for?
Would you?
No one cares.
G'day, cunt muscles. How you going? Yeah, good, thanks. Lulu, you're a big dickhead, aren't you?
Until.
Aren't you?
I'm chill.
Judgy boy, you're also a big dickhead, aren't you?
Yes.
Aren't you? Oh, too rude.
What have we created? What have we created?
Oh, my days.
Aren't you being... That's going to be the next merch.
Holy fuck.
Aren't you on a hat?
That was good, that one.
Aren't you?
You're a big dickhead, aren't you?
Aren't you being clever? Aren't you being lucky?
Gee whiz. Okie doke. Let's see what else. Let's see what else we got. 7 seconds. I love little quickies.
Okay, go.
I also like short podcast hotlines.
What?
I love little quickies. I also love short podcast hotlines.
Got you, sex.
The best. Jokes, the ones you explain.
Often on this podcast.
Good.
Oh, great.
No,
I like
a
that
ripper.
one.
That was a perler. I just
It
think.
was an absolute ripper.
I just like how we got to know them for who they were as a person.
I felt like they would do that death meditation from their vibe.
They're doing deditation. Okay, let's see what we got.
Hey, I was just listening to the podcast number 72, right? And we're at the end, yeah? When the bedwetters hotline, right? And Josh goes, we'll do 2 more. One he'll pick one and then one random one. And Lou goes, oh, fine. Like she didn't want to listen to it. Bruh, you listen to us when we want to talk, you know what I mean? Like,
You know what I mean?
bruh, you know? Well, anyways, I got a knock-knock joke for you. Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Oh, Casper. Because
Yeah,
no one's there. It's a ghost.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Yoda Leahy.
Yodelay.
I saw that on a podcast the other day or somewhere.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Justin.
Justin who?
Just in time back from Europe. Hi.
Oh, hello, Ned.
Hello, senorita.
The second half of the Hello Sport podcast, Edward Simpson has just walked through the door.
Just ruining our podcast yet again.
Yeah, should we go and fuck ourselves, mate? Or?
Hey girls. So just
up,
a
mate?
little cheeky red light, green light. I want to know red light, green light on horse girls. You know, I'm just cleaning out my horse boxes at the moment, listening to the podcast, trying to catch up. I'm only on episode 35, and it's bloody August 2023 or some shit. So yeah, red light, green light, horse girls.
Red light, green light, horse girls.
Horse girls. Also, I'll say it again. Off speakerphone. Phone to the ear.
You get Lulu cranky.
Otherwise, you get grumpy bloody producer Lou.
Prue.
Prue's coming. Prue, you're being naughty, aren't you, Prue?
Aren't you, Prue? No, I'm not.
No, Prue, don't be naughty, aren't you?
Now, how do you feel about horse girls?
I'm going green because I went to a horse riding school. I didn't ride the horses, but I went to one.
Okay. Mate, I'm green.
No qualms.
Like, whatever. Some people get a bit too horsey for my liking.
Yeah,
it's all a bit horsey, but
I wanted to be a horse girl, but then Mum took me to a horse riding place and I went to jump on this tiny, tiny horse called Jerry.
snapped its back. Jerry was in a PVA bottle about 3 weeks later. Yeah, yep. Sorry, what actually did happen? Did you?
I just started crying.
Oh, perfect. That makes 2 of you. Righto.
Very good, senorita. Oh,
Okay, we're getting yelled at. We've got to go because our bosses are No, we'll go and fuck ourselves. Now listen, bedwetters.
oh yeah. We got something exciting coming.
We got another batch of hats in for you suckers.
Hot merch. You want a wee meanwhile hat? This is the place to come.
Good sell. Zero information. So we'll update you on the socials and stuff, but we got another batch in. They went like fucking hotcakes last time, so
Be quick.
be quick, get in, get them. They're looking good. They're fresh, they're cool, they're funky, they're
Yeah,
fun.
good colours, chic aesthetics.
And guys, we're also looking out for your health because if you've noticed, we've had a pretty deadly winter, and it's coming in.
I wouldn't have noticed, Jarch. I've been in Europe.
You have your fourth fucking holiday of the year. Now, so
Don't.
basically, because it's getting sunny, we need to protect those domes so you don't get crow's legs like your old mate me.
Please purchase.
Hats coming.
Yeah, keep pissing.
We'll update you on socials. We'll get the links going and all that sort of shit. But yeah, just letting you know they're coming.
Okay.
Keep pissing, you mob. We love
guys.
ya.
So happy to be back in this comfy chair. Mwah.
Hooroo, bedwetters. Bedwetters for
ciao.
fucking life.